Welcome to Husky Stadium in DeKalb, Illinois. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fowler. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. He wants to throw it again. He'll get rid of it. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Huskies!
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Maybe some room here. The 40, inside the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off erases some angles and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Neutral zone is on action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. They'll take the help from the penalty, but it's still 3rd and 9. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Punt is in the air. He's got it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Run it with the fullback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third and 4.
Here we go. Check. Ready, go.
Oh, better look out. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. And the defense drags him down.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Creates a little space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch and he's free. He's brought down, but not before. Picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure. Down at the 42.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now on second down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. On the move. Makes him talk to the hand. And they're able to get him on the ground.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Gets the back moving. The big fullback's got it. Runs through the tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost.
Back's going for the goal line. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Quarterback may change this route. On the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Tries it on the sneak. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The sure hands, it's Fowler. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Running inside, it's Johnson. Hard running there. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Flips it out to the back. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Huskies in the hurry-up.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Now on the option. The option, he'll keep it. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Calls his own number. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly, and that guy is hard to bring down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. The receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Vaughn, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. At the 45, on its way. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Third down following the sack by the D. Gives it on the option. There's some room. Got enough for the first. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, catching up with Coach at the half, they are thrilled with their running game. This is something that they did not expect. This running back has come alive and somebody that they can continue to ride here in the third quarter. He said he's somebody we trust. He's been terrific in practice, and right now he's proving everybody wrong and showing us that he can be a big-time player in this game. Expect them to feed him the ball more here to start the third quarter.
Okay, Holly. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Offense set on first down. Goes to the option. He's in open space downfield. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the fullback. Runs through a tackle.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often and usually don't go far down the field. But a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
He'll toss it across the 25. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll go to the fullback. Might have a chance. And it's a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Number 82, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The run inside. It's Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Sends it back in motion. The give to the big fullback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Skips away from pressure. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Ready. Go. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Hey, take it. 1832, soldier. 1832, soldier.
Gets the back moving.
Ready, go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Maybe a crease. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Give to the big fullback. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
That's why this guy's a good, strong safety. You've got to be able to affect the running game. You've got to be able to play in the box close to the line of scrimmage and make tackles. That time, good stop on the fullback.
Gives it on the option. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Fullback's got it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. Oh, they're after him. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well. Under the ball.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course,
and the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
Number 36 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Suit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Going to take a shot. Can't connect on his first throw. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative. Or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. That's caught. It's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Got it down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying play action. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
To the air on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. turning it on. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
Clemson 14, BCS Buck. Now there. Black 88, Black 88.
Got room to work. Picks up the first down. He's loose on the right. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give, it's Johnson. Fights off a defender. Got room at the 35. Racing down the left side. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got some room, it was over. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
There's a crease. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And it's a touchdown in the dying moments of the game.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Running in. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it. Right there, and remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. With the clock running, this should be the final play.